Hi, I want to talk to you about or on transition period in marriage. A lot of marriages have collapsed because they could not manage their transition period. This is that period between, or what I would call, the immediate post-marriage ceremony period. That period shortly after you just got married and get into your husband's house or bring in your wife, and life begins as marriage couple. If you look at the number of marriages that collapse, you will discover that most usually occur within or many, let me say most, within the immediate post-marriage period. That period that the problem of fit and misfit comes in. When the man needs to adjust because he has to accommodate some other person in his life, or that period that the lady needs to adjust because she needs to fit in and also accommodate another human being into her life. That period that the in-laws need to adjust because they have received another person's daughter, somebody from another family with a different training, different ideologies, different likes and hates, different molds, totally different from what they have been used to. That period that the family need to come to terms with the fact that a very useful person has been taken away to some other family. And that's the period that the in-law needs to come to themselves and agree that, look, somebody is gone away from us, or somebody has been brought in to among us. If that period is not managed properly, marriages usually collapse. Have you ever think about or thought about the situation where you just bring in somebody and they say 1 + 1 is equal to 1? That means you are bringing in someone that was not raised along with you. She's totally different from you. Her likes, her hates, her ideology. I know you say that there was a courtship. Let me tell you, during courtship, people pretend a lot, or people seem to cover their true self. It is during the transition period that you come to discover the real woman or the real man that you are married to, not during courtship. During courtship, everybody wants the thing to work. You try to shift ground, you try to pretend, you try to endure, you try to cover up. But you know you can't do that forever. When the woman is now in, or you are now into the man, now the tendency to start becoming the real you come to play. You talk the way you are supposed to talk or used to talk. You act the way you usually act. You answer the way you normally would love to answer. You express your likes and dislikes the way you love to do. And sometimes that shocks the other partner. Is this what I am into? Of course, that is what you are into. That is where you need to adjust and know that it is a different person that you have been molded together into one. That's when you realize you start to learn how to tolerate nonsense. Hey, I don't tolerate nonsense from anybody except this man and except this woman. This is the time you begin to learn to know those exceptions. That is what I refer to as a transition period. When you are able to manage it properly and the marriage did not collapse, the woman did not run away or you did not drive her away, you did not pack your property and go away because of the fit and misfit issues. When you are succeeded to cross over and you overcome the transition period, that's when you now are ushered into the blissfulness of the marriage. I will talk about this some other time, more of it. Thank you for listening.